Okay, so right now we're going to talk about ingredients. So first ingredient is ham, and it should be smoked ham. Obviously, if you have ham from Parma, which is either cotto, which means cooked, or crudo, which is cured or raw, but it's actually cured ham. And you know it's crudo if it's kind of slimy. But it is delicious. If you don't have that, make sure you get smoked ham, not honey ham or anything gross like that. Italian ham is typically has a smoky flavor. Then here's a tomato. We're going to use a Roma tomato, but if you really want to go authentic, San Marzano tomato sliced is a good one. And there's other varieties, but I like the Roma. You get those in most grocery stores. Then usually mozzarella in Italy is a wet cheese. So we're going to use shredded mozzarella. This is just from Costco. You can also use provola or provolone. Is another dry cheese that's really good. If you don't have fresh basil, we're going to use pesto or swamp goo, as my brother one time he called it that. But it is delicious. It's basically basil, garlic, Parmesan cheese, olive oil, pine nuts. I'll blend it up and maybe some salt in there. I do like to use fresh basil leaves when I have them, but pesto is great as well. It's a lot of flavors. And if you don't have pesto, then olive oil and basil leaves. Well, then this is a torta roll. It's from Costco. You can buy it in a pack of like 12 or 16. Any kind of flat bread, artisan bread, works best for this. So you want to split it and then toast it, and we'll get to that in a second. Alright, so go ahead and split your roll. Just right down the middle is fine. And I mean, you could just make this without toasting it or anything, but I prefer the warm sandwich. So then what we're going to do is just get a spreader knife, and on one of these sides, if you have your olive oil, this is when you put olive oil on the bread, or in this case I'm using pesto. Just spread some pesto on it, just like that. And then we're going to stick this in the toaster oven. Okay, so it's done toasting for the first part. Now you just want to take some cheese, put it on that side here. Put on the ham. Put on 3 slices. Usually just ham and cheese, but it's got to be the right kind of ham, right kind of cheese for an Italian sandwich. But anyway, now we'll stick this back in toaster oven. Okay, it's done in the toaster oven for round 2. Cheese is melted. And you can go longer, get some color on both of them, but just leave it like that. And then I throw some tomato, make it somewhat healthy, and a little English on there. English like their salt. And there you have it. And mangia mangia, crash crash, fatti gross. Ciao.